Aloha Nui Patriots, it's Shari Raye with the verse of the day, June 20th. And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven. And then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. That's from Matthew chapter 24, verse 30. This speaks of the second coming, which will be the single most cataclysmic event in the annals of human history. The coming of the Son of Man to deliver his ancient people will not be secret, but worldwide. In fact, during the Great Tribulation, many false messiahs will arise, claiming to be the one which Israel desperately seeks. At the beginning of the Great Tribulation, the Antichrist, the greatest of them all, will make his debut, with Israel announcing to the world that he is the Messiah. In fact, he will sign a 7-year treaty with Israel, guaranteeing their protection. He also will enable them to rebuild their temple. But in the midst of the Great Tribulation, he will show his true colors and attack Israel, in which she will suffer her first defeat since again becoming a nation in 1948. That's what Paul was speaking of when he said, "For when they, Israel, shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction comes upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape." That's from 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 3. Israel would then be destroyed, but events will draw away the Antichrist, and he will leave Israel for another day, the battle of Armageddon. When all of these false messiahs come forth at that time, Jesus said, "Believe it not." Then he said, "For as the lightning comes out of the east and shines even unto the west, so shall the coming of the Son of Man be." That's from Matthew chapter 24, verse 27. In other words, it will be obvious and on a worldwide basis, with the entirety of the heavens putting on a display of glory such as it has never done before, because the King is coming home. There will be no doubt as to who he is. As stated, this is the second coming.